Hello.
What's up? How you doing?
Oh Christ, it's going to be one of them days. Anywho, moving on. I can't be dealing with this.
You can't even.
I can't even. Today we are going to be reviewing for you at the Grumpy Vapors the Tsunami 24. It's a
Beautiful
lovely
drop.
looking bit of kit.
Beautiful.
Beautiful.
B-E-A. Beautiful.
Give up. I need a new partner. Please apply to everything at gentlemansvapes.com. So this is the Tsunami 24. It is a beautiful dripper, as he says. Please stop doing the swan. A beautiful dripper, as he said. Love a bit of writing on the side here. It says Tsunami. Ooh. And again, we've got in here a dual parallel Clapton build, freshly wicked. So we haven't put any juice on this yet, just to show you guys how beautiful this is. One of the things we really liked about this is the undercoil airflow. So we're coming in through the side here, coming up through the ports on the middle bit here, underneath the coils, the two circles you can see. That keeps the coils nice and cool.
You get that underflow, so you get nice flavour.
Absolutely. I mean, the flavour's nice. It's cool. You can have a warm vape with it. You can. The nice thing about this is there's adjustable flow of air for this here. So you have three options. So you can have either wide open, like so, or you can just have the one open. I was expecting a bit of an antidote there for wide open, but he failed me miserably.
Such a letdown.
He is such a letdown. So what we're going to do is we're going to juice this up for you, show how it vapes. It does go very well. I mean, my view on it, the velocity style deck is easy to build on. It's easy to wick.
That's one thing I've found with any dripper with a velocity style deck. It's so easy to build on. I mean, I've had the 3-post, I've had the 3-post 4 holes where you've got the little block in the middle with the 2 holes.
I'm wicking this, by the way.
But the velocity style deck is by far one of the easiest styles of dripper that you can build on. I mean, I usually go diagonal, so you've got the top hole and the bottom hole for one, and then on the other side you reverse it. You can have so many different builds. You can do quad builds on these.
Absolutely.
A vertical. It's just an all-round really good dripper.
I mean, as a dripper, I really rate it. I mean, I am a tank guy through and through. I'm not a massive fan of drippers. That's well documented in the fact that this is probably the only dripper that I own, other than a tugboat, which I think everybody's owned when they started vaping, from Flawless, because obviously Flawless is a very good company, in my opinion. So that's all wicked up now. What we're using today is Gentleman Vapes cornflakes. So it is early morning.
So suitable for your morning
Suitable
vape.
for morning vape. So what I'm going to do is I like to adjust this on. Now this does have on here 2 O-rings. This is one of the issues that he found that I actually quite like, but he doesn't.
Yeah.
I like the fact that when you're putting this cap on and lining up the airflow, you can see here it's quite a stiff push down because of those O-rings.
Yeah.
I like that because it means that it's not going to come off.
If I were to buy that, I would take one of the O-rings off just to make it easier to take off, because you're dripping so often. You don't want to have to struggle to get it off.
That's right.
No one likes to struggle getting it off.
No one likes to struggle again. I need a new partner. So I'm going to be vaping this in at 65 watts. Have a quick
Chucking it.
It does. It really does chuck the clouds. I mean, for 65 watts, that flavour is intense. There's a really good taste there. You get a lot of the flavour you don't get with a tank with a dripper, obviously. Have another one. Yeah, I mean the flavour on that.
I haven't tried Kellogg's so far.
It's foggy. The flavour on that is something else.
Gentleman's Vapes, Kellogg's. First try.
Absolutely. And as you can see, it's pretty foggy in here. Sorry about that. So the Tsunami 24. I mean, my personal opinion, great, absolutely fantastic. I mean, would I buy it myself? Yeah, probably actually. I mean, yeah. I probably would buy it.
One thing you liked about this is it's all one solid piece.
Yes.
That whole drip.
Yes, so, I mean, let's take this off quickly. This entire section here is just one solid piece of metal. There's no real differences between this. It comes apart, the top screws off here, so you can change the Dell and drip tip out It's got 3 different types of drip tip that come with it. So you've got the Delrin drip tip with a straight up. You've got the actually, I think I've got them there. Actually, sorry, bear with us. We've come very prepared this morning. So indeed, this is what you're getting in the box. It's a nice little box. It comes in and sits in here. So what you're getting in the box, you're getting your O-rings and your grub screws and your adapter there.
That's an adapter.
That
was for squonking.
That's correct. So it does allow for the squonk refill, which is where the bottle sits inside, squirt up straight onto the cotton, so it saves you having to keep dripping.
Yeah.
And it also comes with this, which I quite like because it's metal, an adapter so you can fit the standard 510 drip tips. So you can fit on your own drip tips. It does come also with a stainless steel drip tip.
That's got the beveled inside, isn't it?
That's correct, yeah.
It's sort of like a funnel inside.
That's right.
I'm not a fan of 510 drip tips. I'm into my wide bore,
Yep.
as you may have seen.
But it does come with 2 wide bore Delrin drip tips. So you've got the straight version and the angled version, both of which give you great airflow, great capacity. It really is a great little dripper. And the main thing that we really liked was this. It comes with a tool.
Yes. This is a 3-way tool, so you've got your hex screw there, another one there, and your Phillips head screwdriver.
That's right. So you're on here. You've got a 1.5mm hex, a 2mm hex, and your standard Phillips on the end there, which is invaluable. I mean, it really is when you're out and about, and especially if you just bought this and you want to wick it up straight away and start vaping on it. You can.
Yeah.
You can start building straight away, and as I say, with the Velocity style deck, the build is amazing. It ramps up, relatively quickly. I mean that's 0.5 of a second. So I mean, it does chuck it out, and the flavour is incredible. Again, we're supposed to be able to do some specs for you. There is a 10mm wide bore drip tip on the top. It is 29.5mm end to end, 24mm across. The outside diameter is 24mm. That's where the 24 comes from. Again, there are other bits and pieces on this that you can get for it. For example, I know they have just released a side window view from geekvape, so you have a side window opening here, so you can see your coils.
See your coils, see your cotton, see if it's all...
I, however, don't like this. The issue that you have with the see-through side is that when you're vaping, obviously it gets hot. Hot creates condensation. The condensation fogs up the glass. It's pointless. I mean, for me, the stainless steel, it looks nicer, and especially sat on the RX 200S. I mean, this, for me, I think looks like an all-round package. I mean, the silver and the grey goes well together.
Yeah.
With the black Delrin drip tip, looks great, and you get the reliability of the RX as well.
Thing I like about geekvape stuff.
I can't stop vaping it.
Geekvape stuff is they are very good build quality. I mean,
Absolutely.
I've had the
You've been using the Eagle, which we've done a review on, so you can check that out.
It is solid build quality.
Absolutely. I mean, by far, geekvape are probably one of my favourite production companies of tanks and drippers and so on and so forth. Their build quality is second to none.
Yeah.
They just work. So keep that up. I had to sort of edit myself there.
Keep that shoot up.
Keep that shoot up. Yeah. Fantastic. All I can say is, would I go out and buy one? Yes, because I did. Again, this is mine. Would you go out and buy one?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm strongly into my drippers. Everything you've said there has just sold me.
It's fantastic. It really does. The flavour's good. The production of vapour is good. As a grumpy sod that we are, being the grumpy vapors, he's disappeared, so that's him out. But yeah, being grumpy, it's difficult to impress. But this has done it. Yeah. Well done, geekvape. Join us in for the next one. I believe we're going to be reviewing the Cleto. Cheers.